Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Homeschool. This is Muhammad Imdadul Haq, Assistant Teacher of Mathematics, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today I am going to take a math class of class 8. Our today's topic is statistics. In this topic, let us know some basic concept at first. Okay, at first, information and data. Any information or data based on numbers or events is statistics, and the numbers used for information or events are data of statistics. Suppose if I say the age of 5 students of class 8 are 12, 11, 10, 13 and 12. These 5 informations are data of statistics. Okay. Now, let us see types of data. Depending on source, we can classify data into 2 classes. First one, primary data, and second one, secondary data. Primary data means the data which is collected directly from the source is known as primary data. Secondary data, the data which is collected by a medium from the source, that is known as secondary data. Suppose if I collect the data from the school of annual exam of the students, that will be primary data. If I collect the data by a medium, that will be secondary data. Now, depending on arrangement, 2 types of data are there. First one, organized data. Second one, unorganized data. Organized data means the data are arranged according to their values. It may be in ascending order, or it may be in descending order, or it may be arranged in tabular form. Unorganized data means the data which is not given according to their values, or which is not organized. Now, making frequency distribution table. To make frequency distribution table, we need to follow the following steps. First one is range. It means at first we have to find the range. To find the range, we need a formula. Range equal to highest number minus lowest number plus 1. It means if we subtract the lowest number from the highest number and then add 1, we will get the range of the data. Then we need to find the number of classes. If we divide the range, number of class, divide the range by the class interval. We will get the number of classes. Then next one is class interval. We need to the class interval. It means that we need to know one class will be started at which number and it will be finished at which number. The difference of these 2 numbers is the class interval. Suppose one class is started at 31 and it's finished at 40, then the class interval will be 10. If we count from 31 to 40, we will get 10 numbers here. So, the class interval will be 10. Frequency using tally. It means that if we make the frequency table, we need to put 1 tally mark for each data. Counting that tally marks, we will write the frequency. This means frequency using tally. Now, let us come to the next point, central tendency. The tendency of clustering of the data to the value at the middle or the center is called central tendency. Generally, measurement of central tendency are mean. Mean means we have to find the sum of the data and then if we divide the sum by the number of data, we will get the mean. To determine the mean, here is a formula given. This formula will be applicable for the frequency distribution table. Here, mean equal to x bar. We denote the mean by x bar. We can write this x bar equal to summation. This sign is known as summation of fi xi divided by n. Here, fi means ith frequency, xi means ith mid value, and n means the summation of fi. It means summation of the frequencies. It means total number of data, n. Then next one is median. If we can arrange the data, then we can count the data also. After counting the data, if we observe that the number of data is odd, then we will get only one value in the middle. That will be the median of the data. And the formula to determine the data is n plus 1 divided by 2th term. It means that this is the middle term. This is the middle term. If the value of n is even, it means if the number of data is even, we will get 2 mid values. If we take the average of that 2 mid values, we will get the median. This is the formula, n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term divided by 2. Our next one is mod. Mod means the data which appears maximum times. That will be the mod. If we observe the given data here 65 appears maximum time. So 65 will be the mod of this data. Now let us solve a creative question from this topic. Okay, let us see the question at first. The frequency distribution table of marks obtained in science by 50 students is as follows. Here marks obtained 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 and 80. Frequencies 5, 7, 10, 15, 8, 3, 2. This data means that 50 marks obtained by 5 students, 55 obtained by 7 students, 60 obtained by 10 students, 65 obtained by 15 students, 70 obtained by 8 students, 75 obtained by 3 students and 80 obtained by 2 students. Our first question, determine the mean of first 10 prime numbers. Second question, find the mean of the given data. Third question, determine the median of the given data. Okay, let us see the solution. First one, determine the mean of the first 10 prime numbers. To determine the mean, at first we need the 10 prime numbers. First 10 prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23 and last one is 29. Count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have to find the mean. To find the mean we have to take their sum. The sum of the data equal to, we have to add this 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 plus 13 plus 17 plus 19 plus 23 plus 29. If we take the sum, this will be 129. Here as 10 prime numbers here, so the number of data is 10 here. number of data is 10. Therefore, mean equal to 129 divided by 10. It means that 12.9. This is our required answer for A. Now I solve question B. Find the mean of the given data. To find the mean of the given data, at first we have to make the frequency distribution table. So, see the frequency distribution table here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. First one is marks obtained. First column will be marks obtained. This I can express by xi. Then frequency. This I can express by fi. In this column I will find product of fi and xi. Now see, our first data is 50, then 55, 60, 65, then 70, 75, and last one is 80. Now our frequencies are 5, 7, 10, 15, 8, 3, and last one is 2. Now I have to take their product. If we multiply 50 by 5, it will be 5 zeros are 0, 5 fives are 25. Now if we multiply 55 by 7, 5 sevens are 35, 5 sevens are 35 and 3, 38. Then if we multiply by 10, it will be 600. If we multiply 65 by 15, this will be 5 15s are 75. 7 left, 15 6 are 90 and 7, that is 97. It means 975. Now multiply 70 by 8, 7 8s are 56. It means 560. Now multiply 75 by 3. It will be 3 5s are 15. 3 7s are 21 and remaining one 22. Then multiply 80 by 2. It will be 160. Now we have to find the summation of fi xi. If we find the sum, we will get here 3155. Now n means we need sum of fi. It means 50, as total 50 students here. So we can find the mean. Therefore, mean equal to mean x bar equal to summation of fi xi divided by n. Now put the value. Summation of fi xi is 3155 and our total frequency is 50. If we divide, we will get 63.10. This is our required mean for B. Now I will solve question C. This is our question B. Now I will solve question C. To solve question C, again we have to make the frequency distribution table. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. First one is marks obtained. Then frequency. Then cumulative frequency. Fifty, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Then 5, 7, 10, 15, 8, 3, 2. This is given. Now I have to find the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, to find the cumulative frequency, first frequency will be the same, then second one will be the sum of first two. So this will be 12. Then we have to find the sum of first three. This will be 22. Then sum of first four. This will be 37. Then sum of first five. This will be 45. Then sum of first six. That will be 48. And after that, the last one, if we add 2 with 48, it will be 50. This is our frequency distribution table to determine the median. Now, here the number of data is 50, that is even. So, we can find the here the number of data n equal to 50, which is even, Therefore, median equal to n by 2 term plus n by 2 plus 1th term divided by 2. Put the value of n, that is 50. 50 by 2 term, then 50 by 2 plus 1th term divided by 2. So this will be 25th term and 26th term divided by 2. Now here we have to see where is the 25 and 26th term. Here see the cumulative frequency. The first column is 5, then 12, then 22. This is less than 25. So 25 and 6 will be in the fourth classes. So fourth class is 65. So we can write here 25th term is 65 and 26th term is 65. If we divide this by 2, we will get 65. So our required median is 65. Dear students, hope that all of you have understood today's topic. Practice more at home, stay safe. Thank you all.